Go to the party, click on my name. You gotta go over from the home, from the deck to the home.
Nah, I just accept this live from this home. Now why'd you stop me, you dumb fuck?
I didn't stop it, man. Shut up.
Who you getting, mate? Yeah.
I didn't stop it, just join.
Who you getting? Stop me.
I don't know yet. They trying to drink. Go to the party.
Okay, I went to the party.
And click on my name.
I clicked on your name.
Did you say you to watch broadcast?
Where is it supposed to see that at?
In the party.
Yes, I'm going to wash my right shirt.
What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position.
Oh, bro, you're not giving
Specific click on my profile, yo, or go to my profile, click my profile, and like, ain't nothing hard. Look on for a little camera.
You sleep well? Look for what, my nigga?
Oh my god, nigga. Like, you make everything so stressful. Like, you don't see a camera.
No, you're not explaining, my nigga.
By my name.
Yeah.
They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Did you join me, yo?
On the street, case on the news.
You join it, yeah? I already sent you an invite to it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
How I make it a big screen?
That's good.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
That shit keeps skipping, my nigga.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh my goodness.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. 19 yards right off the bat and a quick first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Look at a kid.
Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A first down carry by Elliott. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Elliott. And an alley to run.
Let's go.
Zeke into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 26 yards. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Look at our kids.
Oh, you locked on him.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Man. Oh, Donnie. Oh. Try to dip me down.
Let's go.
Try to dip on me, dummy.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 41, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On first down, Elliott slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Elliott, and he'll get this down only to the 18. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny, able to slither by. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, let this go deep right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across.
Yeah, let's go. Nah, 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 nah.
Run it back.
Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye.
I said I'm ready to go crazy now. Freshman versus sophomore game.
Who?
Yeah. Run it back.
You said Shia? Shia playing in the freshman versus sophomore game? Right with him, man. Cause he quit it. Cause he quit it.
I mean, I see. I can tell the truth. Yeah, I quit. What?
Nah.
Yo, I remember when we had that shootout, bro.
What was that shit? Why was I not involved? Where was I at?
Cause you wasn't in our class, nigga. Shut up.
Oh, I bitch, you ain't hit your hood.
You said what?
Nah. Nah, you gotta get the Chiefs, yo.
I'm not getting them.
Oh, the Browns, though.
You getting the Browns?
I don't get a Cowboys. I don't think Zeke is going dumb stupid, though. Now them niggas wanna get Le'Veon Bell because I did him dirty with him. I was doing you dirty. What the fuck is the Cowboys?
Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous.
They shot.
I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta
Give me them cookies, bro.
and I don't need you to okay it.
Huh? Give me them cookies.
The cookies are what, guys?
I don't need you, bro.
Send them, bro.
Just send the goddamn pictures, nigga.
That's fucking no.
Shut up.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Hold up, bro. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Fuck around the way to go.
Check. Hey, watch it.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Come on, don't
Tackle there by
embarrass me.
Brian Poole.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You sound like a whore.
No, dummy.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Yep.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I've been doing the pass like
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Simeon. It's complete to Brown, right side. And shedding the tackle, and now Samuel. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Simeon. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Simeon now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Elliott. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Second and 5 now. Prescott out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Prescott now. Flushed out right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coach is insane.
Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. Nope. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. 69 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. He was brought down by Darryl Roberts. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the counter. Elliott.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Well, Charles, as we peek back to week one, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night. Green Bay.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Simeon and the offense stay and punt. They'll go on fourth down. They are going to go with Simeon. And Simeon is brought down behind the goal line, and that is 2 points. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a
You always quitting when you play me, boy.
No, I'm not.
Not
My
playing.
second time ever playing. Let me again.
Why, yo? No, I'm not playing you again. I beat you 2 times.
Okay, I beat you twice. Wrist tied up.
Oh, you had not. Yo, lying.
I beat you once a month though, and I beat you regular. No one in regular. I kicked the field goal and won. Right.
I don't remember that. You put the quarters down, bro. Too long. Trying to go to sleep tonight.
Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Let it rock, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space or out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub plane. And you know we can't wait to bring spin. A-star quizzes, A+ final. Vocals we Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat slow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Yeah, I like the ball movement. I like the patience. You feel me? I like the patience.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down now, it's Elliott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. Now
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
Here we go. Check.
I found the play.
Watch the curl.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. This is Elliott. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A second down throw for Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Prescott finding Witten.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Second and 5 now. Prescott. Flush to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. K1 short. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. There he goes inside the 30. And that will be incomplete. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 64 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Elliott.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Prescott now from the 50. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You made him quit 2 times.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down.
Finally found somebody better than you.
And it is incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. They decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Crawford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To throw is Newton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Cowboys. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field. You're punted, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ieekyyy with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Again, it's Elliott. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20 as he'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. What a juke into space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Down left side, a completion to his tight end. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about it. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On 1st and 10, Newton.
Get that number 10.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Steps away to the snap. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Newton to throw. He will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Newton now to throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd and a couple. Newton dancing to his left. Powers through it. Oh, no.
Let's go.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Let's go.
20.
Let's go.
And he will score.
Look at that.
Touchdown.
Let's go. Jamal Ray Quinn, he was up. Listen to what I said. He was up. 14-0, whole quarter. He's up, 14-0. He ran over my cornerback, straight cracked, and he fumbled on the sideline. Got the ball back. They're gonna play.
Marr on for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter.
He ran on my quarterback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Newton on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Newton on first down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's the former Tar Heel back here in Carolina, Robert Quinn. Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And right side caught Hogan.
This game really too funny.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a first down throw for Newton. Forced out to his left.
Run it, Jordy. What you trying to do on me? Let's go.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So how about that
It's a tie game.
Get him out of here.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to
to
take the lead right out the window. And everything is
0-14 the whole game. He lost and he left. Let's go.
He left the game too?
Yes, and he left the game. The connection to your peer has been lost. He wasn't lagging.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to make it off the game, dummy.
Nah, yo, last game, yo.
Last game, yo. Alright, yo.
Put it on 2-minute quarter.
Every time I touch down, I got a stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my number's going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats, so you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine now.
Wait, call him.
Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss.
Yeah, man, go get FaceTime tomorrow. I'm gonna go get his face at school tomorrow. I'm saying he's ready. FaceTime tomorrow. Boy.
Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Look at him washing my clothes. No, he was not gonna wash his clothes. No, I don't want to hear none of that. Because if he was going to win this game, he definitely going to play you because he said he was going to play you before he washed his clothes. Now he want to wash his shirts. He should have been washing his shirts. Yeah, I didn't know you feel like
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Marr now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
This is your part of this crazy operation. Yeah, you lagged out.
No, I'm not.
I'm not playing. I'm going to sleep. Street goat, shorty. Call me SS Goat Lee in the building. Alright, stream. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah.